Lobotomy Corporation!
Is that Nico Lunch?
Hello everyone, it's I, the Upper Diamond. Welcome back to Dante's Daring Limbus Company, DDLC. I will never not call this game DDLC. Now, I did some changes to the team setup. Before, Bleed and Sinking were separate, but I decided to combine them into one group. And then I got this new group. This used to be the Sinking team. Now it's the Poise Charge Rupture team. Another thing, I got a DM telling me to finish up-tying Don Quixote Index Dawn. And you know what? I like Index Dawn. She's cool. I'm gonna do you one solid. I am going to sit through this entire up-tie story. If it's depressing, that's gonna be on me. I am already aware of the presence within. Perchance these lifeless bodies have struck fear into thee. Fear not, friend, thou needst not quake so. These were but unkind souls, most unkind. As I observed upon my way hither, I didn't know the researchers here to be kind. Aye, they were kind, forsooth, each and all of them. Verily, I am quite fond of those who are kind. I pray thee, open the door. I shall do thee no harm. Ellipses. Open the door, senpai. So Don's talking to Yi-song, and then something happened where Yi-song is like, you cannot enter this room. But Don's like, I want to enter the room. But then, no, we're not doing that. And now, Don's that. Okay, cool. Let's go continue with Canto 4. Yes, you're finally gonna get another game without Priest Gregor. You can yell at me in the comments, but I need my poise. I mean, I could just use Blade Lunar Blade Lunar Sinclair, because that's a lot of poise, paralyze and bleed. And I also have Blade Lunar Yi-song, which does the exact same but slightly weaker. Wait a sec, you're slightly weaker? Then why am I bringing you? The group remained consistently noisy until the moment we arrived at Nest K's Lobotomy Corporation branch interior. Only in tranquility can art bloom in its full grace. There's always gonna be a snobby jerk on any team. I must agree. I can't tell if they're here to handle a request or hang out. They loosen up too easily. Hello, Dongarang. I thought you were not gonna come, but whatever. Fine, you're here, I guess. There's one fortunate thing, however, is that we won't encounter any abnormalities here. Why does this person keep talking to me? And why did my phone just go off? No, shut up. It started playing a Facebook ad. What's my phone doing on Facebook.com? To tell you the truth, the first encounter with abnormalities was a series of shocking revelations. It was a hybrid, so to speak. I wouldn't have been able to conceive such a conception as developing a new source of energy from the human subconscious. Yeah. I believe that the so widespread and standard, What was it again? Right, the age of humanity is coming to an end. Now is the age of superior minds. Not too many have realized this with their hearts yet. What's an age of humanity? You have no idea how glad I was to have you on board. Some one-sided conversation that was much worse than the ones I have with Virgilius. See, with Virgilius, at least he contributed something. You're just monologuing. Was it ever a conversation if one of us never communicated their thoughts to the other? I heard some movement. I think you're the only one here who has to keep his mouth shut. Quiet, Dongrang. Do any of you do, like, charge? I actually forgot. You do poise. You do rupture. You do sinking. And also some bit of poise. And you do rupture and poise. So, do none of you actually do charge? Let's do that so that you can upgrade yourself. Okay, never mind. I don't see any terrorists. Relax, I bought plenty of regeneration ampules so those murder machines can rampage all they want. An ominous noise buzzed from the stopped machines. Alright, all, you hear me? I got pretty mad thinking you might have thought we ran off, so I'm sending you a message, verbally. I'm about to tell you something really important, so listen up. I'm not gonna repeat it one at a time. Ellipses. A pause to rouse tension. Good. Bitch, you are a bunch of worthless worms! Okay, rules card Deltarune. What do you want? Yeah, that's right! You're just worms! Worms via thou!
Alright, darling, that's it!
Wait, Gregor, do not. I don't think it's ideal to, like, damage that. There could be a bomb. After playing that voice, the machine suddenly starts to heat up and inflate. The machine is heating to unnatural degrees, its components expanding. Oh my, it really is! That's a telltale sign of an imminent explosion. Gregor, trust Nico and, like, go away from that thing. Now, please. Indeed. And that means... Wait a moment. Get away from that damn machine! Gregor, what are you doing? He kicked Gregor away from the machine. They must have used what little time they had left to place traps like this. Their dedication is admirable. I'm raring to see the mastermind behind all of this. Are all researchers like that? This really doesn't feel like the time for admiration. Such is our fate. So that probably could be the Don Beck person that Lower Ruby was talking about. Speaking of, yes, you may have noticed, he is not in the call right now. In fact, I don't even have Discord on. I didn't mind the call. It's just that the whole thing, it's very hard to set up because of how bad my computer is. So I decided, no, we're not going to do a call this time. We're just going to play it out like normal. I'm still yet to get the viewers' opinions on how the videos with the calls to like actually go. Are they better than the ones where there aren't calls, or are they the same quality? Are they of lower quality? I legit honestly do not know. What I do know is that you have to defend yourself because you are struggling with that one. We'll do that for the bloodied hand. What does bloodied hand even do again? Slow speed plus 1 final attack power. Sure, we can work with that. Thanks, Sinclair. That is Sinclair, right? Oh, we got a stagger. We got ourselves a stagger. That's not good. The 2 staggers? Holy shit! 4 HP! Hold on! Wait a sec! Not good, not good. Defend yourself. Wait. Would that even be good? Yeah, that would defend yourself. Goddamn. That. Oh, and we do it again? Strong move. Yep, it was a good idea that I uptied. Not sure if it was a good idea to sit through the whole uptie story. What? Okay. Any move will kill that thing. Get rid of that, and that is level cleared. So the smoke effect is probably just like a low health thing. Or maybe they were going to explode on us. Will this blow up once it starts working like the last one? As we suspected, the halter machine began to play an ominous noise. Alright, so this is the second time you killed my machines. Let's see. Get all of the roaches that do nothing other than just crawl on the floor. Geiger, what's your input?
Shut the fuck up, you...
So, go on and keep crawling like the bugs you are. My bugs are looking up when you'll be spending all your lives. Not to mention the circus. Am I right or am I right? Understand now. Once the machine stops functioning, they play a pre-recorded voice clip, then explode seconds after. It is unclear what purpose they are meant to serve, but all the machines are equipped with the same mechanisms. Pre-recorded? I didn't see that one coming. Everyone's making fun of you, eh, Buggy Bloat? It sure is baffling how the whole world is bending over backwards to mock me. The smoke war, Yuri, the fact that Rajan's Canto is way more cheerful than mine, but then again, not as impactful. This! That's a tame reaction. What's wrong with you now? Oh, Ishmael? What be the matter, Ishmael? Are you alright? Yes, I'm just feeling a little queasy. You don't have to mind me, I'm fine now. There's something I've always been meaning to ask. What kind of organization is this? Technology Liberation Alliance? Why do you bother asking such questions? All we need to know about them is that it's a terrorist organization with a hollow name. Their values are irrelevant to us. You'll never know what use the information I have, Otis. I know a little about them myself. I did hear that someone who used to work at K-Corp, in a K-Corp laboratory, is now one of the organization's core members, though I don't have the details that this took place before I joined the firm. She was an outstanding researcher, was once awarded the Best Employee Award, much like Mr. Dongrang is now. But how do you know that? I saw her name on one of the plaques in the trophy room. Wouldn't you say it's mandatory for someone of my occupation to remember all the names there? Why do you keep peeking in there, anyway? What could be the reason a highly praised employee decided to join terrorists? I believe you saw her once earlier. She was enthusiastically destroying my lab. Right around when Shireen and I joined the company, she was rather famous within the firm. I heard rumors that she had wanted to test the limits of K-Corp's technologies. Then one day, rumors about her leaving the laboratory spread, saying that this is where she ended up. Okay, so she just left K-Corp Laboratories, ended up in Lobotomy Corporation, and now we're gonna have to kill her. Clear within 10 turns, and the weak effective bash? Well, if it's effective bash, then fine. I'll go level. No, too much. Let's say about here is fine. And while we're at it, let's upgrade Percod. You know, I really should have done this like earlier before I started recording, but I didn't do that. Anyways, what shall the team comp be? Well, we know for a fact, because we're bound to bring, let's bring you, because you do bash. And now I am all out of identity training tickets. This is probably going to be a very bad idea. I was thinking of some things for the team comp. Apparently, middle little brother is actually very mid without middle child Dawn. And that kind of makes sense. But then, if I get middle child Dawn, I won't have index Dawn with me. So I have to choose. Who do I want? Shy little girl who just wants to be in the master's room? Or buff girl who wants to beat everyone she sees and is probably part of the Yakuza? And then again, we're not doing polls today. I just want to make that extremely clear. We are not going to be doing polls. It's better to just shop for the things rather than just relying on the polls. Which, fair. That does kind of make sense. Ah, this corridor must be the last. Once we're past here, we'll reach the edge of the facility. After I retrieve my precious items from there, I'll give you the ownership of the Golden Borough as promised. Feels like this is gonna end on a rotten note. You gonna be okay with that? Those terrorists really must have run off, seeing how none of them showed up. It was part of the contract to reclaim the laboratory. That's why I kept telling you, Miss Dongrang. When you draft a contract, you have to be meticulous and calculating, and write it in a way that favors us. Let's get going. Fortunately, I didn't see any killing machines here. However, a couple of unwelcome figures appeared in front of us. Be on guard, Executive Manager. Someone's ahead of us. Yeah, but they aren't holding any weapons. They may be unarmed, but you are an incredibly weak and fragile civilian, Executive Manager. Thanks, Otis? Can't you count? You're clearly outnumbered. You clearly outnumber us by a huge margin. Don't be a baby. Here at last, worms. It's the same voice that played from the machines, and it's the same face we saw earlier. Where are your other members? Send your research, Ron. You managed to bring more help in that mess, I see. And put away that senior crap. We haven't even known each other for so long. Do you see what's going on? They're all evacuated, and here I am buying time for them. That's interesting. We thought we stormed in unexpectedly, yet you knew it in advance and escaped? Cause you're worms! Look at you getting all cocky after receiving the Best Employee Award! Rating here, they're trying to catch us. You've got a big mouth. Think you're better than us? You're outnumbered like you said! That noggin of yours probably knows you'd better surrender, eh? Let's say I do. It's clear what you'll do with me. You'll neutralize me and keep me barely alive, curing me with your flaunted regeneration ampules. Rinse and repeat until you get the answers you want. You know, torture me to half-death, and then revive me from said half-death, just so I don't die ever. Endless torture is what you put it. Sounds like a problem that can be prevented by giving us the answers right away. Am I asking too much? Of course you are, unlike you. We aren't planning to live like roaches that feed on whatever is provided from above. This is really getting on my nerves. I know I have a bug arm, but stop calling us roaches. Whatever, I've had enough of toying with you. What are you trying to... That's right. Show your curiosity only to what's happening immediately before your eyes. That's how a researcher should be. Run. With an ear-piercing noise, the building was engulfed in an explosion. And the music became more tense. All that remained is a charred stain. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Are you alright, Mr. Dongrang? I'm fine. Someone in Dante's party pushed me away as soon as the blast was heard. You know, the quiet fellow with intimidating eyes? Marsal? I was going to do the same, but I was standing too far away. Phew! That was a close call. After taking the impact for others, Don Cody and Marisol have been flung all the way to columns supporting the building, their backbones fully exposed. Don Cody in particular was impaled on a pillar. It must be the fate that they will come back to life at any time that prompted them to jump into danger without hesitation. Not out of any sort of friendship or affinity. Isn't that right? Don Cody couldn't give an answer because the pointing out stabbing her is through her mouth. Thank you for not having like a graphic here of Don Quixote with some rod coming from the back of her head out of her mouth. Thank you, Project Move, I guess. How convenient. You can recover your body without using a regenerative ampule. I don't know. The ampule looks handier? Because the revival process actually hurts like hell. Right. Is Fisherino right? And the other fixers? We're perfectly sound. Your group blocked the blast for us, so we turned out fine. That's why I haven't been taking the ampules. That clock had special powers. Indeed. After all, I recruited them after thorough screening and testing. I see. Well, darn. All the ampules I bought are useless now. No. They're not useless. You can use it on yourselves. It's only useless for the sinners, but not for you guys, who I cannot revive. But for some reason, Shireen let other people have dropped all the ammo in the back and forth. It's true for them. Looking at it in front of a perspective that excluded me, this is certainly a convenient power. Fatal consequences can be reversed, and the only price is me having to bear the pain. No. Wait. Is this really fine? And where does all this time to rewind come from? Fuck face, stop dawdling about that yellow-haired lass is dying! Thoroughly ravaged by the blast, Eclipse pointed at Don Cody. Hurry up and turn it! This hurts an awful lot! On it. Tick, tick, tick! 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 Yeah! Welcome back from the dead, Don Quixote. Now let's put you to good use. Oh yeah, you do Tremor! Okay, I think you would actually be useful in this battle. I forgot you do Tremor! You are staggered again. This character is supposed to be a tank? Okay, you're staggered, so even if you were going to explode, you couldn't because that's how game logic works. Anyways, time for you to die. Oh my god, it's... wait a sec! Red coin! That move has red coins? Really? Okay, uptying is good. We like uptying. I can't uptie anymore though. No, that isn't the third. That isn't a third of the level of the Canto. No, that should be 4-26. And we're skipping 2 more levels. You know what? We're just gonna blast through these levels because I'm gonna use Lunacy for this. I don't give a shit anymore. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, moving on to the next level. Shireen, you've got shrapnel wounds. Are you sure you don't want to use an ampule? I'm fine. That Shireen fella, she's looking kind of blank-faced. Is she okay? Blank-faced? Of course not. She couldn't be so carefree. Ellipses. This makes it evident. The terrorists long since made their leave. All that's left were bloodthirsty murderers hell-bent on killing us. I've made my judgment. Hey, what do you think? Otis nudged her head at Versal. I agree with it. What are you two talking about? There's a traitor in our ranks. No doubt remains in the matter. It's thanks to this spy that our course and plans were leaked from the moment we departed. To prevent further damage, it is right to dispose of them here and now. There is an imposter among us! No! Wait! So, it turns out, one of us is a traitor and we have to kill them. Traitor. I blankly watched as he brought up a concept foreign to me. As it's unlikely to be one of us, the rational course of action is to suspect your institute's lackeys. This mission must be abandoned, Executive Manager. To allow ourselves to be involved in this nonsense is... I'm repulsed by your accusation. Are you seriously suspecting us? I can assure you that we trust each other better than you people who haven't even been in the same farm for a year. No, Sam Joe, their hypothesis sounds plausible. I would have said the same. Ellipses. You have something to say? Don't just Sam Joe. Mr. Dongrang. That group of fixers haven't used regeneration ampules a single time since they came in here. Any sane combatant would kill to have those. There's one more thing. When we encountered Ron, they were distancing themselves from here in advance. The explanation is that they knew there would be an explosion. Oh, bother! Why not consider the possibility that my intuition is just that keen? No! Do not tell me Nico is the traitor! If we're gonna have to kill Nico, that's gonna be so bad! No! We just met! I thought you were cool! What if we weren't using the ampules because these buddies and I are built healthily? I bought a truth tablet just in case. I'll believe you if you testify the same after taking it. Truth tablet? That red thing? How can I take that suspicious looking drug? Sorry. Do you have a choice here? How strange. If I were you, I would take the tablet or make more desperate excuses. You're so glad squandering your chances to clear yourself of suspicion. It feels like you're asking to be killed. Or did you decide to kill us all and get away with it? Nico! But a researcher's job was writing papers and you're out here writing fiction. You deranged maniac! Nico raises his weapon, pointing it at all of us. Showing your true self now that you're cornered, eh, Nico? I have been taught you my secret to winning it at the slot machines. And this is how you return the favor? By threatening to kill me, the great and noble Rosa Patter Workshop employee Nico! I'll have your head on a stick! The lot of you! We have to kill Nico. Wait, no, stop, no, what is this? What are your passives? Gain resonance by the number of head coins that successfully hit during a turn. When triggering Tremor Burst or reaching stagger threshold deals 3 fixed damage per count, further range stagger threshold by 3% per count. What? Inflict more tremor by the number of allies that have died this wave? What? When alone, gain 1 resonance and 1 tremor stick every turn? What? I got no choice. When alone marks the last unit that attacked this character as a target next turn. So we have to kill Nico first? Oh, It's a normal thing. So, oh, great! Your lackeys are extremely weak, Nico. Are you sure you want to go with this? I really don't want to kill you. I mean, I have to. You're a trading backstabbing son of a bitch, but, stop it, please. You're making this guy stronger. Target Nico! Target Nico! Oh, Nico's about to stagger. Never mind. Oh wait, Nico did stagger. And Nico is at 9 HP. Stagger plus. One more move, and Nico's life is forfeit. I really hate to do this to you, Nico, but... Okay, did Nico just flee the battle? Give me a second. I think we need to call a timeout. Might be the sardine I ate this morning. My stomach is aching. I could have ate pancakes instead, but I chose sardines. Foolish of me to do that. Boss, no such thing. Sink is up next. Shireen? What? Shireen told us something! While we were in here, don't ever use regeneration ampules no matter what! You? Sneaky? Bastard! Haha, saying that out loud is breaching the contract, you dolt! Is that so? Shireen told you that? Why? I don't know. She said we'll see in due time. Well, we have the simplest way to find out, don't we? After fiddling with a regeneration ampule in his hand, Dongrang made a sudden move. He quickly jabbed the ampule into the unguarded Fixer's body like a dagger. The Fixer tried to remove the ampule, but its content had already entered the system. Mr. Dongrang, sir, why do you look so surprised, boss? What happens if the ampule is injected? This is weird. The Fixer's limbs began to twist in strange angles. Then something started protruding through the flesh. Collapsed on the floor, the Fixer tried to yell something but failed to make any sound. Is it just me, or is that awfully familiar? Please, you don't really think you're the only one who remembers that bug then, do you, Greg, babe? Resembling larvas? Or snails? Oh dear. Let's stop here. I dragged too many people into this. Okay, both of you are the traitors. Shireen is the mastermind. Nico is the bronze of the thing. And, well, it was my decision to take the deal for the money. Dearie me, should have gone on the bigger spree yesterday if I knew I would have come to this. What the fuck are we gonna fight? We're making quick work of these battles. Is this like a wave battle? I didn't notice. Is there gonna be like another wave? Nope, that's just it. Huh. Okay. Why are the encapsulating prices so high? Do I need to go grinding some more? Do I need to level up my manager level? Higher than level 30? Okay, I'm gonna do this thing. To save on encapsulating, I'm just gonna skip the levels that the gamer is telling me to skip, because clearly these are just filler levels, and it's not going to level up my team in any way, shape, or form. I will do these off camera. That does mean EX Clear is not going to be in my possession as early as I think it will be, but who cares? Let's kill Shireen and Nico! Or whatever that monster is. Because clearly it's not going to appear in those other two levels. It's going to appear in this one. Dude! It's just a normal battle! Oh, hello, Nico. Please, do so much damage that it feels pointless to have everyone target you. Thank you. Okay, now a lot of characters. No, okay, maybe they... Yes, okay. Even they all go to Nico. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, once the other people are dead, they go to Nico. Good. Why am I live? Why is this? Who's watching my live? I don't know why Steam wants me to go live so much. Like, can we not have that, please? Where is the toggle to disable the live? I want to disable the live. Why can't I disable the live? Ladies and gentlemen, we have just killed Rospanner Representative Nico. Nico is dead. We killed Nico.
What do you mean, we?
Hey, look on the bright side. At least Nico didn't like end up like Yuri. A red line. This is a story one. Alright then. Care to give us an explanation, Shireen? Nico is dead. So you have no way of defending yourself. Shireen blankly looked at Dongrang. Her face wooden as if she'd forgotten how to make expressions. Since when did you join their side? You really are something. You don't even act surprised. Employees that can be brought back to life without the ampules, huh? This wasn't in the plans. It's not fair. When I asked why you volunteered to follow me at the laboratory, you told me this. 3 of my co-workers died. 5 of us died in that attack. 3 is the number of casualties the Technology Liberation Alliance suffered. And I checked your network history too. You did what now? You're allowed to do that? So they keep telling you. It takes a full day and the night after to name all the benefits of the best employee. That stupid best trap again. I saw that you exchanged tons of mail with Ron even after she left. What was it about? It was related to a single one I sent, asking you to go grab coffee together. I do suppose you've respected Ron a lot since you joined. Even your password was set as Miss Euron. How about that? A round of applause to Shireen, everybody! Wait. Is this all true? I don't understand. K-Corp's research institutes are the best workplace you could ask for as a scientist. It's a staple job. Cares about employees' well-being, has the limelight of the academy. Why? Why would you turn your back on it and collude with those terrorists? I saw you as a researcher with a promising future. You had a long way to go compared to Mr. Dongrang, but still. Yeah, Shireen. Why don't you say it yourself? Why did you decide to collude with them? The tears wouldn't stop. You know what that means, right? What the fuck? We couldn't hear the rest of what Shireen tried to say. At first it looked like a thin red line was drawn on her body. Then we realized it wasn't just a line. Cut clean and half fluid splattered from the severed hemispheres of her brain as if to convey that regeneration ampules won't heal this one. Shut your mouth and keep still. Don't even breathe. The people who slew Shireen along with the wall behind her without letting even their footsteps be heard were... What? Fixers insanely shredding shadows. I'll give you the honor of being called FITS. Fixers who work like that would belong to She Association. An association of fixers that exclusively take assassination requests. They most likely are ones we could easily fight and defeat. It depends on how much they were paid and what section they are from. But in this case, seeing that only Ryoshi was able to pick up hints of their presence, they most certainly won't be amateurs for Section 5 or 6. Miss Shireen, why? Gone already. Ryoshu clicked her tongue and complained about the assassin's retreat even though I couldn't hear or see them at all. How ridiculous, torn by inner conflict. Senior researcher Ron was Shireen's mentor when she first joined the firm. It looks like their bond lasted much longer than I thought. You see, Dante, we were peers working for the same firm and there's still collusion and fraternity. Betrayal, division, connivance. Or however the hell we pronounce it. It happens in any group of people. I guess it's an inescapable cycle. Not sure there's any point in telling me this, because Foss, can you translate what I'm saying to Mr. Dongrang so we can clear this up, please? Say, how'd you trust your learners? I'm sorry, what? You know virtually nothing about them. do you? Much like how I couldn't know anything about Shireen. Am I wrong? You don't even know which is the one that has his history with me. Why is the asset the version of Shireen cut in half? Of all the versions of the CG, that's the one you show me? Looks like we're almost there. I could sense the golden burrow resonating nearby. It appears we're nearing the target location. That's good. The photos and awards I left should still be there. Classified research documents as well, Mr. Dongrang. Classified research documents. Oh, hello, Yisang. What are you doing? Yisang picks up an ampule Shireen dropped from the floor and carefully examines it. How kind of you. You didn't have to pick it up. It's the same. This regeneration ampule. Its numbers abide by the same rule as the decay ampules that was forcibly administered to Mr. Ishmael in the earlier scuffle between K-Corp brawlers and evading machines. That's what's called a serial code. It's the unique string of numbers to categorize ampules. Ones that start with an O's or original. Why am I explaining this again? Original. Identical to the decaying ampule injected to Miss Ishmael. So it suggests that its essence was no different from that of the regeneration ampule. This is a series of regeneration ampules. Well, how do I say it? It's an undiluted solution. It's not exactly like the commercially available ones. Ellipses. What are you thinking right now? Nothing. When did you first recognize me? Since you showed us the chickens in captivity, it would have sufficed to give you your visitors a cursory tour, yet you insisted on showing your personal laboratory. You're right. I don't know about the others, but I wanted you to see the demonstration proof of my success. I'm still sad though. You probably had plenty of time to express your joy of reuniting with this old friend of yours. It is my thought that I no longer have companions by my side. You haven't changed. You've always enjoyed keeping precious things in bottles and watching them. And you were intent on releasing and showing them. This is not saying companions. I must say, Song, may reunions with thy companions do await thee in this journey. In an expedition past the years, the one wearing a tinted eyewear did confront thee. Ellipses. Huh. So you've already had a reunion to celebrate. No wonder you're being so detached with me. How troubling for you, though. Looks like there'll be another you'll have to face. What do you mean? I thought everyone had made their escape thanks to Shireen's snitching. But I suppose that wasn't the case. Someone walks in exuding a suffocatingly thick scent of flowers. Holding a bright golden branch in her hand, an object now familiar to me. She had a worn monochrome photograph in her other hand. It's a fine photograph. Only one of this shot remains in this world now. So many old friends and not one to greet me with delight. Won't you give that picture back to me? It may not look like it, but it's a cherished treasure of mine. Mr. Dongrang, you shouldn't get close to her. It's dangerous. All troops, do not carelessly approach her. The golden burrow may be destroyed. I agree with that. Boss will come up with a way to retrieve it in no time. Why do we keep running into problems? That's a that's good plumbing I can't solve. That's a good plumbing I can't solve. This is right infuriating. I want to beat this woman with my bat. Who do you think you are? Everyone yells and shouts their own goal in mind. Regardless of the noise, the person with the golden burrow steadily walks this way. Instead of going for Dongrang, Yi-song! The quaint and fragrant smell made me feel as though the ground was sinking. She plunged a golden burrow in her hand into Yi-song's chest, and Yi-song collapses on the ground. I didn't think you would end up choosing him before my eyes. Yi-song! You can have it this back. A photograph is nothing more than a taxidermied moment. Even while drenched in blood, the golden burrow still glows. Contrasting the golden dazzle, the faded monochrome photograph slowly falls to the floor, with Yi-song in front. I have a lot of lunacy, and I'm just gonna use it to make modules. This is what you want, right? I should use lunacy to make modules and not, like, you know, other things. I have 27 of these modules. You know what? Enough spending. We are back to divisible by 10. Anyways, that is it for this video. We've been recording for 90 minutes, and yeah, this is can't wait to see what happens next. And with that, I shall now close Limbus Company. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. YouTubes, if you like the following videos you see on screen, maybe you should check them out. You can join my Discord and maybe donate to me through my Ko-Fi. Links in the description below. As always, remember to keep smiling. I hope you have an awesome day.